welcome to This Mama's House, or should I say This Mama's Bus. Today I'm going to give you a tour inside my Ford Transit 15-passenger van. For a quick minute because the neighborhood is quite loud, but I did want to share a little van tour with you guys. I thought that this would be a helpful video because I know when we were in the market for a large vehicle like this to suit our family, I was watching YouTube videos to see what kind of van I wanted. We have 6 kids, so we kind of grew out of every type of vehicle for our entire family to fit in. So the next size up was, I could get an 8-passenger Suburban, but then I didn't really feel like maxing out another vehicle. What if we had another child in the future? We couldn't ever drive anybody anywhere. So we thought maybe a 12-passenger or 15-passenger would work best for us. And we went with the Ford Transit. Unfortunately for us, when we were really in need and ready to buy, the market wasn't really that great, and there isn't a lot available right now. I don't know when you're watching this, but in the future, hopefully it gets better. We wanted to get a customized van and pick all of the features that we wanted included, but we were unable to do that because they weren't actually making any more Ford Transits. I don't know if we just missed the deadline for that year or what the story is, but we really needed a van, so I ended up finding this one on Facebook Marketplace. It was a really good deal. We have 90,000 miles on the van right now, and we have no car payment. So it's really a blessing. This car works great and I love it. It drives so good. I had a Suburban before this, and I feel like this is actually easier to drive than the Suburban. It's a little bit much backing up because it's so big and long, but let me just show you. I guess I can start right here in the driver's seat to show you around. So here is my steering wheel and my whole little setup here in the front. I have a little pop socket on my phone, so here's my pop socket holder, so if I need to look at navigation while I'm driving, I can do that. Inside all of the cup holders, I tried to put one of these silicone cupcake liners. It works pretty good. I think it does contain the mess a little bit, makes it easier to clean, but sometimes different cup sizes, it's a little bit awkward. So I don't know if I would recommend them, but maybe. I don't know. They're still in there, so if you want them like I have, I'll link those down below, and anything else you see in here that I've purchased for the van. There's different little cup holders. I don't know. I have a little hanky. I used it to wipe lipstick one time. It's still in there. This is a real life van tour. I am just finishing up my weekly duties of cleaning out the car. I have 1 day a week where I focus on cleaning out the vehicle, filling it up with gas, going through the car wash, sometimes the vacuum. I don't always get it all done, but I also like to go through my bags and purses those days too, and it just keeps me on a routine. So I just did that today, and I thought I would show you. We haven't gone through to get it vacuumed, so this is going to be totally real life with the crumbs, 6 kids. It gets crazy in here sometimes, but this is how it gets kind of like a reset each week. So this is how I try to keep it up. But anyways, in here, I just have my phone charger. I have a car diffuser with some essential oils. I actually really like having that. And then I have a different plug where I can plug my iPhone into the radio and play whatever on my phone. Some holy water. I have a cross up there. There's space to store other things. I just haven't. I'm actually gonna just keep the glove box closed for you guys, so you'll have to just kind of imagine what's in there and guess. But then down here, this is where we're looking right at my side. So I usually put my diaper bag here, so I just left it here. This is where it sits. And then this is just like a little purse. I actually really like this purse. I've been meaning to tell you guys about it, but it's like, it just goes on your wrist. You can put your phone, your money, all your stuff in here, and you can just grab that, and it makes it easy, hands-free with all the kids. But I just keep it here. Sunglasses, stuff's in there. These are just a little compartment for wipes and stuff, and then I'll put my purse, because I do have a separate purse for my diaper bag. I'll put it in there. Sometimes my planner will go in there. I have little CDs for kids music right there. And behind me, I have two little ones. We have an empty seat in the middle, so we put 2 kids per row. Originally, I had each buddy, because we do the buddy system in our family, we had each buddy per row, but we've kind of moved things around a little bit, and this has been what's working for now. I'm sure we'll move things around and rearrange again, but I have a 5-year-old here behind me, and I have the 7-month-old baby here. I have a mirror here. I'll take you back there in a second so you can get a better look, but I'm able to glance back in the mirror and see that he's okay, if he's sleeping or whatever I need to do to check on him while we're driving. Up here, garage door opener. This is just a little mirror. There's the same thing on both visors. Here's the rear air control. There's lights throughout the whole entire van, going all the way back. Here's a kind of view of the entire back. It looks crazy. It looks kind of like a spaceship or like an airplane. I don't know. It's huge. We have a CD player. It's just basic. We have a backup camera. This I think is a 2017. I want to. For those that are like really curious about all the specs, I don't really know all the specs, but I know that it is a 2017 Ford Transit 15-passenger van with a low roof. Okay, I wanted the mid-roof so that we could stand, but it's been fine. I'm really, really tall, and it's been fine for me. So if you're average height, it's going to be great for you. But let me take you around to the kids' door. All right, so right when you open the door, you see our trash can. It's supposed to be hooked onto here, but it actually broke just recently. But I will link this trash can. I love it. It's a little bit grimy, like I said, real life van tour. But then this is how our doors open up. We have 2 doors on either side. Not a sliding door, which I didn't want the sliding door anyways because I didn't want to break it. I feel like these are more sturdy, but not really though, because we've broken handles off. This one was broken when we bought it, so I bought a kayak handle to replace it, and I think we're just gonna have to go with a kayak handle on this side too. But it makes it easy for the kids to close, so it's not a big deal. It doesn't have to be perfect. So here's another look at this row. Makes it really easy for me to get the baby's car seat, and then I can just kind of reach back and help him buckle up if need be. Here's the mirror that I have for the baby. And then we have a big kid here that sits next to a 2-year-old. So we have a 2-year-old passenger here. He has a lot of big emotions when it comes to riding in the car, so it was best to have him a little bit away from mom so that I can drive safely. I'm not distracted, and when he is having those big emotions, I'm not like right there in earshot because it's really hard to drive. You guys know if you've ever experienced a toddler meltdown in the car. He has a little thing where we put stuff there for him, and then there's an empty seat usually right here. Climbing up into the van, we have another row back here. We have another big kid and another big kid. Back here they have, I don't know, they made this little animal box. We're moving, so there's lots of boxes happening, but they made a little animal shelter, and they have their stuffed animals in there, and they have a little clipboard to draw. I mean, the kids always bring fun stuff into the car. So I originally had a caddy like this for each kid, but it just got to be too much, and it was sliding around everywhere. I have another one up there, if you can see. Yep, right there. Sorry about the vacuuming. We'll get to it. It's all right. I'm not worried about it. I will grab this little piece of trash though. So we had those little caddies for everyone. It was just too much for me to manage and all the kids to manage. So now we just have 2, and it works fine. And then let me take you around to the back. 2 doors again on the back that open. They do open, fully extend if you unlock them here. If I can do it one-handed. Oh yeah. And then you can just push it. I don't know really why you would need to. I guess to lock it or give you room if you're doing something. We're going to be doing a trunk or treat thing for All Saints Day, so maybe we'll open it like that. I never thought about that. I actually just really thought about that right now. So anyways, here's the back. We did take a bench out. So this could have 4 seats in the back, but then you see you would have no storage. So I have this space here. I like to put groceries here. My huge Wonder Wagon 4-passenger stroller fits here really nicely with room to spare. We've traveled with it. It's really nice. Somebody can sit here if they want. But on this side, I do have like a little dresser system with different things. This is the snack drawer, which is looking pretty low. Sometimes I'll throw waters in there too. I have change of clothes, diapers, wipes in here for anybody that might need them. And then this is like toiletries, first aid, bug spray, sunscreen, ibuprofen, hair stuff. Those Clorox wipes are for this little potty, which I'm sure you've seen. But yes, we do have a potty in the back of our van in case we need it. I can just slide it in and out. If we have a potty emergency, don't ever dump potty stuff though in public. That's really weird. Bring it home, dispose of it somehow. That's really safe and sanitary, because you don't want to be spreading germs, so I don't recommend that. But here's a look. You can see I really like how it has this aisle where you can walk all the way through. And then this over here, I have a car vacuum that plugs into the cigarette lighter, or whatever that's called. I don't know if they still call it that. So this I just plug in and we pass it around the car. There's another plug right here at this seat, so she can plug it in there, and then each kid just passes it around, maybe while we're waiting in line somewhere or whatever, and we can get the car vacuumed up. But I do have a membership too. Look, we always have a spare rock stick somewhere scattered. This is jumper cables, and then this is actually just like a busted piece of something. Pieces of trash I'm gonna grab, because that's what I'm trying to do right now with my chore. But I thought I'd bring you and share this, and I hope that it was helpful. All right, I'm looking right here. It's the Ford Transit 350 XLT. So that is the exact, whatever they want to call it for this vehicle. I'm not a car person, but I do love this vehicle. It's been really great. It's easy to drive. I have not driven it in Michigan winter yet, so we shall see. A little bit nervous about that, but I've been driving in hard winters forever, so we'll just take it easy. And the kids have lovingly named her Bussy, so Bussy's been good to us, and we hope to have her for a long time. Of course, the neighbor starts mowing his lawn in the middle of my video. I hope it was fun and easy to hear. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you do have any questions about my van, leave them down below and I'll do my best to answer it. If you guys have any other organizational ideas, let me know those down below as well. I could always use more organization in my life and in my van. So if you got some tips, let me know, and maybe I'll come back and do an updated van organization video. Would that be fun? There's lots of different ways you can get this vehicle. If you can get it custom, I would recommend that, because you can pick all the best features. I think one thing I would have loved is a like hard floor. You can get it without carpet, and I think that would just be so much easier. You could sweep it out. You could even bring the hose in there and hose it down if you need to. You mamas know, with lots of kids, sometimes you need to hose things down. So anyways, let me know what you think, and we'll talk to you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye. Oh, wait a second. If you're new and you're still here watching all the way to the end, you might as well subscribe. Typically, I post homemaking videos and large family lifestyles, so I would love to see you back here for 2 new videos every single week. We'll see you later. This time for real. Bye.
It is right on your face, and it's like, come right there, do it right there. Right,
I kind of like this one.
right there, do it right there. All right, you can see my truck though, that's what I don't like.
Should I be on that side anyway? Because that's the
Yeah.
Is this weird and awkward? 'Cause it feels
No.
laying on my tummy?
That's what I'd prefer, but All right, go ahead and do it. Do it again.